Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome to my next Let's Play series, Let's Play DuckTales. Oh man, this game brings back so many memories for me. I mean, I used to watch DuckTales growing up as a kid, and I'm sure many of you did too. And this game is just so much fun, and it's really been heralded as one of the best NES games of all time, and for good reason, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. But with the remake of DuckTales release coming out just recently, I figured it'd be a good idea to be a little nostalgic and go back and do a fun little quick LP about one of my favorite games of all time, a game I've played many times. It's been a while, so I had to do a little practicing, and the cobwebs might not all be off, but we're going to see how we do, and we'll see the end of this awesome theme. There we go. And now I'll go back to the beginning of the theme, but I love this theme song too. So basically you have 3 levels, easy, normal, and difficult. And really some of the big... I'll go over the changes real quick, and then let me pull up there. I know for easy mode, it takes 2 hits for you to lose a heart. And we'll go over hearts here in just a little bit. And then also, let's see, yeah. And then also, well, you know what? I have an idea. We'll just talk more about the difficulties as we go. But let's pick normal, and let's rock and roll. All right. So we have 5 different areas that we can explore. We've got the Amazon, we've got Transylvania, the African mines, the Himalayas, the moon. Holy crap, we can go all the way to the moon. That's pretty cool. And basically, Scrooge has got this gigantic computer, and he's found a bunch of treasure around the world, and we're going to go try and find it. And all these different areas here, and there's a lot of different places we can go, and that's pretty cool. All right. Now, most people would just jump right to the Amazon and get right rocking and rolling, and that's fine. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. I'm going to do the levels in a slightly different order, and I'm going to start with the Himalayas first, and there's a very specific reason for that, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But for right now, let's head to the Himalayas and see what we can find. By the way, I think they messed up, and I think they forgot to make one of the nephews blue. Because isn't Louie blue? Oh well. Alright, here we go. And now we're in control of Scrooge McDuck. And basically, Scrooge is off to try and find some treasure. You can push the A button to jump, and you just move to the left and to the right. And we got these little bunnies here, and every time these bunnies reach an edge, they'll do a little jump. Now, there's all kinds of different treasure that you can find, as you can see already. And if you get a yellow diamond, that's worth $10,000. If you get a red diamond, that's worth $50,000. And one of those small little diamonds is worth $2,000. And if you find an ice cream, it restores 1 of your health. Oh, I got these goats here. And you always want to try and kill the enemies, because sometimes the enemies drop money or ice cream. Why, there's a red diamond. Why a goat would have ice cream is beyond me, but this is a video game, and video games never really make any logic. But there you are. Also, you'll notice that I'm killing some of the enemies by jumping on top of them with my cane. And basically, to activate that ability, what you do is you jump in the air, and then you push down in the B button, and Scrooge will take out the enemies with his cane. Now, don't go down that hole just yet, because that's actually a trap. Well, it's not a trap, but it's a place where you can fall down. We don't want to go down there quite yet. So, now we've gotten that treasure, so now we can head down here. Whee! Yeah, it's a secret there. So we're going to watch out for that. I believe you over here. Yeah! You didn't quite see it, but there was a 1-up doll there, and it gave us a free life. There we go. Alright, very good. Oh, also, one other thing. If Scrooge does a pogo stick into the snow, he gets stuck. And you just push the A button to jump out. Okay, very good. Let's head down here. That's just kind of a little secret bonus area. Hey, there's Launchpad! Cool! What's up, Launchpad? And if you ever want to go back to Duckburg and start over, you can. But I don't want to do that quite yet. I do actually want to do that in just a little bit, but not quite yet. And there's a specific reason why that's the case also. Okay, let's head down here. What I want to try and do before I head back to Duckburg is... Oh, well, dang it. I messed that up. That's fine. I want to try and get it such so that the ones column of my money is a 7. Alright, now let's get these things out of the way. There we go. Oh, if you push the B button twice while going towards an object, Scrooge will swat it out of the way. So, that's good. Alright. And if you get one of these M's, haha! Scrooge becomes invincible. What? How come I didn't jump there? Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but I don't know why the game didn't let me jump there, but that's kind of weird. Okay, well, let's try that one again. Sorry about that there, BCS Universe. Right, let's try that one more time. Again. Okay, let's see. Is this going to go? There we go. Okay, now I'm going to B twice. And he does a little golf swing there. And takes out anything in his way. Okay, now that's where normally I had money. There we go. And, there we go. Hey, there's Huey. What's up, Huey? How you doing, buddy? Ooh, there's a cake, and a cake restores all of your life. Bubba's trapped. Oh no, Bubba Duck is trapped. Well, that's not good. Well, in the meantime, let's get, let's become invincible and just go right through these glaciers, or these stalactites, or whatever you want to call them. All right, now we go down here. There we go. Now, ooh, there's Bubba. He's trapped. Okay, now I have a 7. I'll go back and deal with that here in a little bit. Now, if you see one of these red things, what you do, push B twice to swat it against the wall, and you go up here, and we free Bubba Duck. You save me, good. I show you secret treasure. And he opens up to this wall. And we have that little X there, and that allows us to get an extra thing of health. So I wanted to do that to try and get a little extra health. Now, I'm never... Oh, good. I was never really good at that jump, but I finally got it. Okay. Now these icicles have managed to respawn. Okay, so we want to try and get past those. There we go. Whee! Whee! Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to go back and I want to see if I can find Launchpad. Oh, jeez. I nearly died there. Really dangerous. Okay. And these blocks respawn. No. There's some ice. Nope. Dang it. And these spiders are difficult to kill. Now watch out for that ice there. That ice is slippery, just like most ice levels. There are some people that really like ice levels. I don't like them at all. Okay, now, check this out. If you talk to Launchpad and the 10,000th digit of your score is a 7, and you say, yes, we want to go back to Duckburg, say yes. And you get to take a secret, well, actually, I'm sorry. We get to take a secret bonus level. And here's Gyro Gearloose, and he just starts launching diamonds at you. And we can basically just get a bunch of free money. Whee! Yeah, so it's just kind of a little secret treasure there. And basically you can get another $16,000. Alright, and that puts your money in the bank. Cool. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to return to the Himalayas, and I'll just meet you back where we found Launchpad, and I'll go through and get all that treasure stuff again. And then I'll just meet you back where we are with Launchpad, and we'll continue on with the level. Okay, we've made it back, and you can see that's where Launchpad was. But he only appears once per level, and then he goes away after that. So we just, so it's just a chance to earn a little extra cash there. Ooh, there's some hidden gems right there. So watch out for that. Now, we don't want to fall down that hole, because that'll take you to the lower level. We've already been there. However, if you go up here, haha, there's a secret area. And if you look very carefully, you can see a little rope there. So let's go ahead and head up this rope. And there you go. And there's a one-up doll for us. Now, once you can actually, Scrooge can actually swat his cane in midair too. So just jump and then push the B button twice. Ooh, I'm running pretty low on health. Watch out for that. Oof, I almost died there. And then there's that. There we go. I don't know why they gave us that that money coin. Didn't really need it, but okay. What I really need is like some ice cream or a cake or something. Okay, no problem. Come on. There we go. All right, I think there's an ice cream around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Good. Okay, now to go up, we advance by going up, but there we go. I wanted to get that spider to fall. There we go. There's actually some treasure we can get over here, and I want to try and get some. I want to get that treasure before going on. Woo! A cake. Thank goodness. All right, come on. There we go. You can just bypass the spider there. Come on. There we go. And oh, geez, get out of the way. There you go. Whew, that's dangerous. All right. Okay, now watch out for that Beagle Boy. He can actually steal your money. If you run into him. So just watch out for that. Okay, I want to jump and this platform. No, what? No. Alright, sorry, BCS Universe. I messed that one up. Okay, let's try that one again. There's going to be a lot of me going, ugh, in this game. Kind of like Donkey Kong Country. These side-scrollers, sometimes I go, you know, ugh. And I don't feel like re-recording. So I hope you don't mind there, BCS Universe. You can see some of my follies. Maybe for this I'll make an outtakes clip eventually too, but for right now I'm just going to go through the level just like normal. Okay, let's try that one again. And don't let that thing hit you. It's very convenient that they gave you a little place to go. Okay, now I'm not going to even worry about... Oh, there's a cake right there. Alright, very good. Alright, and now you can see we've got something going on here. So if you enter this, we start to do Mega Man sequence. And now it's time for a boss battle against the Abominable Snowman. Now watch, now basically this guy's pattern is he'll jump in the center of the room. You want to jump him on the head. He'll punch the wall. And dodge the little snowballs there. Pop him on the head. He'll punch the wall. Much easier than a Mega Man boss. This kind of reminds me of like a Mega Man 2, like Airman stage a little bit there. Okay, I'll do this again. Got him! And if we take this chest, we get... Woohoo! The Golden Crown! Alright. Oh man, I got like $1.5 million. Pretty good. Good job, Scrooge. And we'll add that to our total money. And we've started off the game with $2 million. That's pretty sweet. Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster and welcome back to Let's Play DuckTales. Before continuing on, there's one thing I forgot to show you from last time. I'm back here in the Himalayas, and I just started a game over real quick to show this here. Now, I remember last time I thought there was something up here. Now, if you do your Pogo Kings, if you do your Pogo Swing a couple times, you can knock that red block out of the way and go over here and get an extra red diamond. It's not much, but I figured I'd just show it to you just for the sake of completion. So, there you are. Okay, now let's go back and let's continue our adventure. Okay, so we're back here at our main computer, and you may have noticed that we got $2 million last time, which is awesome. Alright, now, next destination we want to go to is Transylvania. So let's head there, and let's see what treasures we can find. Looks like there's a giant coin. Let's see if we can find that. Alright, by the way, the reason that I started with the Himalayan mines the last time is because I wanted to get that, I guess that stamina extender so that you can gain an extra bit of your health there. And I want to do the areas where you can gain your health first. Ooh, and I get to start off with the magic diamond. That's nice. Huey has been kidnapped. Oh no, that's terrible. We gotta see if we can save him. Yeah, Scrooge's nephews are always getting into trouble somehow. Alright, so we're gonna start off by going this way over here. And as you can see, this is an area where we're gonna be encountering a lot of dead enemies. Ah, ghost. So you just want to bypass this one. Now for this ghost, just duck out of the way, and everything should be good. Okay. Now we want to, and every time we see a ghost, really what you want to do is just, let's see. If you pretty much just duck out of the way, you should be fine. Also, you can whack a couple of these caskets and get some extra treasure there. Oops. You want to be careful because sometimes you'll get a ghost if you whack a casket. So just be careful. You should. Dang, this one's kicking my ass. Nope. Okay. And there's nothing over here, I don't believe. Yeah. Okay. So let's just head down this way. Now, if you whack this chest right here, haha, we get a cake. Now, on the easy and normal difficulty level, these chests or those suits of armor will hold cakes, and on difficult, they'll hold treasure. So if you're going for more treasure, you may want to do difficult. I just did normal just because. And now we want to pogo across this spikes, and we can go to like a little secret treasure room. Yeah, we can basically just get some extra treasure here. And if you enter this mirror, it warps you back to the beginning. So anyways, there you are. And now just like that, we've got $250,000. Yes, I know Huey's been kidnapped. We'll find him. Alright. Now let's head up this rope. And, uh-oh, it's a Beagle Boy. Ha, you think you can kidnap my nephew, eh? Ooh, an illusionary wall. Well, let's see if we can find that illusionary wall. And I don't believe there's anything over here. Oh, nice little money coin. That place does not have the illusionary wall that we're looking for. So let's head over this way. And now we've got these enemies here. that you can take out either by pogo jumping on them, oops, or by doing a golf swing on their little ball and chain there. And that takes them out also. Okay, now, if you go over here, remember he was talking about an illusionary wall? There's a chest there. Well, if you go right through here, haha! And if we go this chest, we get another stamina extender. And that brings our life back to full. Both those coffins over there, by the way, have ghosts in them. So we're not going to worry so much about that. Alright. And now let's head up this rope. Yeah, we're doing real good. Okay. Oops, nope, dang it. I screwed that up. Okay, that's fine. We'll be good. I think there's another illusionary wall. Yes, but I don't want to go over there just yet. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. We want to start by heading in this mirror right here. Ha! Now if we go over here... Uh-oh! Minecart rampage? Oh man, this reminds me of... I hope these aren't those minecarts from Donkey Kong Country. Oh yeah, you remember those, BCS Universe. Oy. Okay, now we want to head down here. And I don't know why these rocks are here now. Don't head down that rope, otherwise you'll head back down to another area of Transylvania. We don't want to do that. We want to go over this way. There's some hidden treasures over here. There we go. And nothing over there. There we go. There we go. And grab there, grab the cake. Okay, now you want to be careful because sometimes those suits of armor won't have anything in them. But this will have, one up for Scrooge. Excellent. Anything over here? No. Alright, very good. And that drops us down to this area of the dungeon. Now, you can go over here and go to all these statues and whack. You can whack a bunch of them for cakes. Some of them will have cakes and some of them will have treasure chests in them, yeah. So if you need to refill your health on easy or normal, you can do that. Or you can whack all of them on difficult and get a bunch of cakes, or get a bunch of treasure. And you can tell that there's a secret area, or there's bound to be a secret area, because you can bounce up there. But you can't grab onto the rope there, so it's a one-way only. Oops. Stupid dead ducks. Stupid mummy dead ducks. Alright. Now, what I wanted to do here earlier is whack that, and if you do that, haha! We get another extra life for Scrooge. Very good. Okay, so now let's head through this illusionary wall. And now we'll head up this way. Take a little red diamond. Now you want to enter the mirror on the right. That's very important, because if you don't, you'll be sent to another area of the dungeon. And watch out for those things. Okay, we're going to try and refill our health. And there's ghosts everywhere. So just watch for the ghosts. Duck out of the way and just jump around to get treasure. And there's treasure all over the place in this last little area here. There we go. And a couple more diamonds. And I believe that's it. Okay. So let's enter over here. And now it's time for a boss battle against, Magica Dispel. Dispel, just like in Final Fantasy? No. It's D-E-S-P-E-L-L. Now, Magica, she's the wizard of DuckTales, the evil wizardress, who's always trying to get Scrooge's first dime that he ever earned, his lucky #1 dime. Now, basically, she just has 3 patterns. She'll just fly in the air, then she'll drop down, and then cast thunder at you. So you just want to, you just want to jump on top of her at that point and hit her. And you do that 5 times, and you win! Woohoo! Good job, Scrooge. And we get all this money. Oh, alrighty, we're up to $3.5 million. Ooh, over $3.5 million. I love it. Okay, well, we have time for one more area today, so let's go ahead and head back to the Amazon. Well, I guess head to the Amazon for the first time and try and find. Ooh, looks like a scepter. All right, let's do it. Now we want to start by if we whack these stumps, we get some extra treasure, which is nice. Now this one we can walk. Oh, dang it! Screw that up. I tried to get the other dime in there and messed that up. Yeah, there's that chest we can get. Well, definitely, we are going to go get that chest for sure. So take out this gorilla. There we go. There we go. I can never resist a treasure there, BCS Universe. Okay, now there's a lot of treasure in this area, because really it's like the first area of the game that most people will go to. And so I think the game designers really wanted to show what this game was all about, and kind of all the different types of secrets. Just, you know, what kind of things you could do in this game. So, anyways, so we're gonna start by going this way, and we get a money coin. Now, if you look very carefully at the fourth vine up, you'll notice that there's a little hole in between those vines, and you can go up here and go to a secret area and get some red diamonds there. Okay, so now let's make our way back. I don't believe this one. Yeah, that one's got a Venus flytrap, so you're gonna watch out for that. Okay, I'll start by heading back this way now, and over here. Oh, and there's some ice cream if you want it. I think there's another diamond. Yeah, there's another couple diamonds around there. Man, I already have $200,000. That's pretty good. Okay, now we want to head over this way and bounce up here, and we go to another secret area. There's just secrets aplenty in this area. I love it. Okay, and we'll take these chests, and if you look very carefully, it looks like we can go a little bit further to the left. You can tell because, you know, the screen doesn't, Scrooge stays in the center of the screen. So it looks like there's more to go. So yeah, this is just a secret area that just keeps on giving. So we got these bunch of mini diamonds there. And now, we get another red diamond, and you can tell it's the end because Scrooge is off-center there. So, there you go. Yeah, this is probably the easiest area of the game, relatively. And also the area with the most money and probably the most secrets. Okay, so we want to take out that second one. Now do the pogo jump across here. Now let's see if I can do that. I tried to avoid the spikes up top, and I hit the ones below. Now we get another one up. There we go. And we also got a cake there if you need it. Okay, very good. Is there anything up here? Yeah, I think there was a mini diamond up there. All right, very good. And I'm gonna avoid that bee. God, I hate bees. I hate bees so much. And you know, there's a lot of people that say they just absolutely are terrified of snakes. I'm okay. I mean, I'm not okay with snakes, but they don't bother me that much. Okay, and this takes us back to this area where we had the Venus flytraps from before, so I don't really care about that. And we'll get a diamond there. And there we go. Very good. Okay, now let's see if I can do this. Haha! We can get a red diamond. Jeez, there's bees everywhere. I think I pissed off those bees by killing one of them. They all spawn. Like, I'm gonna kill you now. Okay, now over here. Take that ice cream that we so badly need. Ugh. And it doesn't really matter because I have to deal with these freaking bees. No! Okay, sorry, BCS Universe. Let's try that one more time. I didn't feel like we were recording, so there you are. And I have enough lives, it's all good. So, okay. If we hang on here, we find Launchpad, and he's just kind of hanging out, chilling. I guess he has nothing better to do with his time. I guess I'm not working him hard enough. So basically what you want to do to pass that area is, as Launchpad is coming towards you, just jump on him, and just push the up button, and you'll grab his rope, just like you would be climbing any other rope in this game. And I remember when I first played this game, it took me forever to figure that out, and I used to get so mad doing that. But even the greats have to start somewhere, their BCS Universe. Now, I'm not saying I'm a great by any stretch of the imagination, but there you are. Okay, now I need to do this part, next part, very carefully. Okay, you can see that it looks like there's a hidden area over there. So let's go over here and talk to Launchpad. And we do not want to go back to Duckburg just yet, because we want to try and get that 7 again, just like we did in the last episode. Now, let me see if I do this correctly. So now I want to take that chest to get it to me a 6. And there's my 7. Okay, very good. Okay, now we don't want to take those chests yet. And as soon as you get a 7, however you accumulate that treasure, you can go over here and we can go back to Duckburg. Yes, we do. And he should drop us down. Alright, and now we can do this hidden stage with Gyro Gear Loose again. Yay! Now, you want to be Now, the only dangerous thing about this, as I discovered earlier, is even if you don't get all the treasure, it's fine. If you somehow make a mistake and get caught or fall off the ledge or whatever, you won't get credit for anything. And you have to make it back to Duckburg for the money to land in your bank. So, there you are. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll go through the Amazon one more time, and I'll meet you back to where I found Launchpad earlier. Okay, we're back here, and there's the area with Launchpad. Let's go ahead and head over this way, and we'll get these chests. I think I did the exact same score as I did when I went to this area the first time. That's crazy. That's totally random. Okay. Go BCSBuster. Alright. So it looks like their launch pad's not there. He's like, you only get to go back to Duckburg once, and after that, you're on your own. Oh, crap. Boulder! Woo! Now watch out for these little guys here that try to take you out by throwing their spears at you. They don't want you taking their treasure. Anything here? Alright, so let's take these things out here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay, now let's see if I can take out that spider. Ah, I missed. Okay, this guy to go. There we go. And now take that thing. And just because I can. Oh, dang it, I missed. Just again. Okay. Let's head over this way. Whoa! $300,000 to pass through here? I don't think I'll be doing that. But now how the hell am I going to get up here? Very simply. We just draw this one of these guys in. There you go. Haha. Yeah. What does this guy say? Use your cane to defeat the treasure keepers. Okay, I think I can do that. Ooh, and I get a 1-up from Scrooge. Or a 1-up doll. That's nice. Let's see. Is there anything up here? Nope. Okay, now these bricks will probably fall. Yep. So be very careful. Okay. Now we just need to whack these two canes out of the way. Anything up here? Nope. So just whack these out of the way and head over this way. And now it's time for a boss battle against the Incan Sentinel. Oops. So basically he'll just... Uh-oh. He'll just jump up and down. So once he does that, just, there you go. Just once he jumps up and down, just jump in the air, counter attack, and grab the scepter! Woohoo! Piece of cake. No problems with that boss there. And Scrooge does a little dance. Nice. And now we've got over $5 million. Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome back to Let's Play DuckTales. Well, last time we finished up in Transylvania, as well as finished up with the Amazon, and as you can see, we almost got $6 million. So that's pretty cool. So let's see what we get to explore today. Woo, there looks like a giant diamond in the African mines. So let's see if we can find it. I guess that makes sense that there'd be a diamond in the mines, because that just, I mean, there's diamonds in mines all the time. Hey, there's Louie. Or, is that Dewey? I can never remember which one is Louie and which one is Dewey. How does he know that there's a hidden key in Transylvania? That's kind of creepy. But anyways, we're here to now make our second trip to Transylvania. Now, fortunately, this trip is really easy, because all you need to do is just jump up here, which this mirror is now activated since you've triggered the African mines. And we get the skeleton key. Yeah, it's pretty easy. And then you just jump in this mirror, and you exit the level. Cool. Alright, so now let's see if we can go to these African mines for real. And I'm going to skip that diamond for now. And there's a very important reason for that. And I'll go over that. You want to try and avoid the little mini diamonds for right now. And I'll go over that in just a little bit. I'm purposely doing this because I want to get my score to be a very certain amount by the time I reach a certain part of this level. Okay. And now we have these little bats here. And we can't quite take them out. Now watch out for these bats. See, the bat will take a little nosedive at you, and then we'll get out of the way. And I'm going to avoid that treasure chest for right now. Or, he'll take a nosedive at you, and then you avoid him, hopefully, if the area is big enough. And then just kill him from below. Or from above, I guess it would be. Okay, and we want to take these chests here. Alright, very good. And now we want to go, and now I can take this chest, which gives us a money coin, and now I can take out that bat with no problem. And that bat with no problem. Very good. Okay, and we want to start by going over this way, and, yeah, I'll go ahead and take that one. And hey, it's Mrs. Beakley, and she's got some treats for us. That's kind of cool. Well, BCS Universe, it's been fun, but you know what? There's this giant chasm here, and I feel like ending it all. You know, it's been fun, but goodbye, Crew World! Oh. But there's these green guys here. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of convenient that they're there to help us out. So, there you are. And if we take this chest, we get a hidden treasure! And that's kind of a hidden ring there, so that's pretty cool. Though the treasure's not really that hidden, because it's kind of in the middle of an area there. Though I guess it's across a giant chasm, so I guess it's kind of hidden. And these green guys are back. I guess the treasure's guarded by those green things. And there's Mrs. Beakley that has more treats for us. And I don't know why you would need them again, but they're there. Okay. Now. Okay, good. Now, I don't want to get any more treasure right now because the 10,000th digit, ooh, a 1-up, is a 7. And we're going to have, and we'll be able to see Launchpad coming up here in just a little bit. So let's go over here. I want to be very careful for this next part. Make sure that I don't screw this up. Okay, I thought there was a green guy there. I think this is a... Okay, good. Alright, very good. Now, I wanted to make sure, because there's a mini diamond there! Dang it. And you just gotta be very careful. Of course. Unfortunately, the bats are kind of slow, too, so you can get right out of the way. Okay, very good. And there's Launchpad! Woohoo! And since we have the 7... we have the 7 as our 10,000th digit, we can go through the secrets with Gyro one more time. I don't know why I keep showing this, but just to prove that I can get this money. And I guess it looks like he throws the diamonds at different patterns every single time, but there you are. Whew! We got a cool 12 million, almost $13 million for that. Awesome. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just make my way back through that, and I'll meet you where I got the 1-up doll to continue on. The hidden treasure isn't there again, so you can't respawn that, and you really want to make your way back after doing that. So I'll meet you where the 1-up doll is, and then we'll continue on with our adventure. Okay, we're back here, and here's where we get the 1-up doll with Scrooge, and we can get that again, and now I think we're at max lives. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now I can swing over here and take this, as well as take that treasure right there. As you can see, I have $1 million less than I had before because, well, you can't get that treasure box again. Okay, now I believe there's some hidden treasure chests up here. I think that allows you to walk over here and get another 1-up doll. Yeah, so we just got 1-up dolls out the wazoo. That's pretty cool. Oh, but unfortunately I couldn't take that actual treasure. Oh well. Okay, now I don't believe there's anything over here for us. No, there isn't. So we just want to go down this way. Okay, and we want to go and go through this area for real this time. I believe it's one of those green guys. Yeah. So we have just these, I guess these green, I don't know what they are, but they're these green, I don't know. But, I guess they have nothing better to do with their time than just hang out in the water and try and kill you. But, okay. Alright. Now let's head down this way. Anyone over here? Alright. Hey, I want to watch out for these Venus flytraps. These things are annoying. Hey, it's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. What are they doing in this cart? Make sure you duck there, otherwise things will be poorly. Duck again. Jump! And there you go. Man, Huey, Dewey, and Louie always manage to find a way to get themselves into trouble. You know what I mean? For nephews, they really are very troublesome. Okay. And now we're in this area, so let's take that treasure chest. And take out that Beagle Boy. Oh, man! Really? Really, game? Ugh. Okay. That's fine. I think there's a treasure around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Alright, and these Beagle Boys are just chilling out, too. Hey, there's Webigail! Hi, Webby. Use the seesaw, Uncle Scrooge. Alright, sounds good. Whee! Yeah. So choose your Pogo King on the seesaw. Boom! Oh, there's a... You know what? I think there's some treasure here on these that you can get. No, I thought there was. Never mind. And I'll go up here. Is it here? There's the... Ah, there it is. Yeah, there's a yellow diamond right there. Alright, very good. And, whew, a cake. Thank goodness. I need that cake. Alright. A stupid bat. Hate those bats. And I believe that was another just mini diamond. Okay. Ooh, and ice cream. Alright. And now, as we enter here, it's time for a boss battle against the King Slime. Now, you might remember this guy from an episode of DuckTales. Oops. And basically, the strategy is just hit him, get out of the way, hit him, get out of the way, and then he may come right at you. So just jump out of the way, and you'll get him. And we find the giant diamond. Woohoo! Yeah, man, I've gotten like almost $3 million today. That's fantastic. So yeah, so that guy's pretty easy. Just hit him, get out of the way, jump so that in case he passes under you, and then do that 5 times, and he's dead. Okay, well, we've explored everywhere there is to explore in the world. So I guess all we can do now is explore out of this world. And that's exactly what we're going to do, to find some green cheese. Okay, well, I'm just going to pause here for just a minute, BCS Universe, and let some of the greatest video game music on the NES play. And I think those of you that have played this game before know what I'm talking about, and I've been looking forward to this since I started this LP 2 episodes ago. Alright, enough talking, here we go. This music is so good. I just love it. And it's been heralded by many people as one of the greatest video game tunes of all time. And rightfully so. I mean, this music is just so great. Okay. So now we want to make our way forward through this. If you can't tell already, we're now in a UFO. And we're fighting all different kinds of aliens and people who want to try and kill us. So, there you are. Alright. Ooh, that guy keeps spawning, dropping diamonds, which is nice. Oh man, I'm just finding all kinds of diamonds. This is great. Alright. Now, you want to watch your money total very carefully. Because launch pad's around here somewhere. There we go. And we want to try and see if I can get him to spawn. Or see if I can get him to appear. Okay, there we go. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to be able to do this. Alright. So let's go over here. And go right up this way. Now, you don't want to take that chest because it's got a red diamond in it. And now my 10,000th digit is a 7. Now, the only way that you can access Launchpad is and I'm going to avoid fighting any enemies right now because I don't believe there's any more treasure except for this one, which I want to get, which is the key to the UFO. And we're going to want to use that here in just a little bit. But I want to avoid getting any treasure because I believe Launchpad's right over here. And really, if you're at this point and you don't have the 7s, you can just go around, fight a bunch of aliens until you get the 7s. I got lucky and managed to get it on my first try. And now Launchpad's right up here. And I do want to ride a lift back to Duckburg. Thank you very much. And we'll go through this sequence one final time. Oh, Gyro's so good. Giving us all this money. And again, be careful not to get trapped by those clouds, because you won't get credit for any of the money. Alright, cool. Alright, so not a whole lot there, but it's something. Okay, I'll meet you back in the moon then. Okay, I went through the sequence one more time up to where Launchpad was and made it back here to the entrance of the UFO, which is where we need to go to continue our journey. So, let's do it. We're going to head to the right this time and see what's going on down here. I just can't get enough of this music there, BCS Universe. I just can't. It's just so good. It's almost as... I'd almost put this theme up there right with Dr. Wily's theme from Mega Man 2 as one of the great video game themes of the Nintendo for sure, but almost of all time. I mean, anybody that's oh, there's a diamond there. Crap. Anybody that's played this, played any Nintendo game will have heard of this music before. So, anyways, there's a couple of chests there for us, which will be nice. There we go, and we'll get those chests here in a minute. But I want to start by breaking these blocks, which I don't really know why they're there because there's not really anything there. But there you are. There's just some chests for us. Whee! And then there's nothing really much over here, except a couple. Yeah, just a cake and some diamonds. And if you break those blocks, there's nothing there. And there's that linked room from before. I think there's, if you go on the other side of that, there's a red diamond hidden in that area from before, which I can't remember if I got it the first time through or not. But oh well. Okay, let's start by going over here. Yeah, we're really going towards the depths of the UFO now. And there's some red diamond or some yellow diamonds there that I believe are triggered by going all the way to the right first. Now there's also these little space ducks here, so watch out for those. Anything up there? No. Now, the only way you can access this room, which really looks like an entrance gate from Mega Man, any of the Mega Man series, is with the key to the UFO. So you want to make sure you get the key to the UFO. And now we get a remote control, so Gizmo Duck can blast that wall. Now we haven't shown you that wall yet, but I'll show you here in a little bit. Now one more secret here. If you go here and push up, you find Mrs. Beakley, and she can refill your health if you need it. Now make sure that you want to make sure that you have the pogo going on the way down, otherwise that alien will get you right from the very beginning. Okay, and now we're ready to move on to complete this area. But there's one more thing I want to do before moving on. And if you go up here, now there's a red diamond, but we can kill some of these aliens and all that stuff, and it's all well and good. What if we go all the way over here? We get another big treasure box, which allows us to get a magic mirror, a golden mirror, which is a hidden treasure, and it's the second of 2 hidden treasures in this game. So, man, we've got almost $15 million already. I'm sorry, $1.5 million. Got ahead of myself there. But still, that's not a bad chunk of change for going to the moon. I wish I could find that much money on the moon. Well, I've never been to the moon, but I can imagine that there's not I can imagine that there's not, you know, $1.5 million on the moon. I can't confirm that since I've never been there, but I'm just saying. Okay, now this part you want to watch out for, because this platform here can kind of mess with your head if you're not careful. Nope! Yeah, see, dang it. Okay, let's try that one again. There we go. Ugh, I kind of mistimed a jump there. Oh well, it happens. Okay. Now, if you try to go to this area from before, Huey would just be standing there that would say, and he would say, go find Gizmo Duck to blast this wall. But now that we have the remote control, we just go over here, and Gizmo Duck blasts the wall for us. And now we can go down here and finish up this level. Awesome. Man, the Beagle Boys, how did they get up here? Can the Beagle Boys travel through space, I guess, as well? And they just keep spawning. Just watch out for these Beagle Boys. And there's just a bunch of cakes and I guess ice cream and stuff like that in case you need it. But I'm good. All right, and now we enter over here, and now it's time for a boss battle against a giant rat. And basically, the rat will jump into one of 4 places. So you just want to hit him, let him do his thing, and he'll either sprint around or jump up to one of these locations. Just hit him 5 times, and he's dead. Woo! Man, I've collected $2.5 million just from going to the moon. That's pretty kick-ass. All right, and that should be all of the areas. Woohoo! We found every treasure in the world. And I guess that's it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play of Let's Play, and I guess Scrooge is throwing around his treasures all around just because he can. All right, and I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play. Huh? What? Our treasures have been stolen, and now we have to go to Dracula Duck Manor to get them back. But who stole our treasures? Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play DuckTales. Well, as soon as we got back to our home base here in Duckburg, our treasures got stolen. I don't know how, they just did. We just sat down at the computer, the screen went red, and Scrooge started throwing his treasures everywhere and they got stolen. But to get them back, we have to go to Dracula Duck Manor. So, let's go get our treasures back. Which means we have to take our 3rd and final trip to Transylvania. Now, the one thing you'll notice about this area is that there'll be no treasures anywhere. Now, occasionally you might get lucky and get a diamond in one of these little blocks here, but for the most part, there's going to be no treasure anywhere. No hidden treasures, no treasure chests, nothing like that. So, what we want to do is we just want to head right to where the boss area would be in this area like normal. So go here, take out these mummies. The enemies are exactly the same. Like here, I'll show you. You go over here, like you over here, no treasure chests over there. So hopefully you got all the treasures here the first time, because they wouldn't be here this time. Alright. See, no treasure chest that would normally be up there. And now let's head here through this hidden wall. Man, the game really likes you coming to Transylvania. And, you know, again, this is the third time we've made a trip here. I wonder if Magica Dispel's behind this. How did she get involved? Or how did she get to the boss area the first time? So, anyways, just head up here, and we head in here. And now it's time for the final boss battle against Dracula Duck. Now, what you want to do for this guy is he'll unleash a bat at you. So just wait for the bat to settle. As soon as it starts moving horizontally, do a pogo jump on top of the bat, and then right on top of the duck. And if you jump in the air trying to get the bat, here I'll show you. We have plenty of time. So if you jump in the air trying to get to the bat will end up going in the air with you, and you won't be able to pogo jump on top of him. So just wait for the bat to settle. Boom, boom, and just do this 5 times, and he should go down. Boom, got him. Woo! All right, where's my money? Huh? Hey, it's Magica Dispel, and there's Flintheart Glumgold. Oh, Flintheart Glumgold, who wants to be the second, or who's currently the second richest duck in the world. If we want me treasures back, you'll have to catch me. So, all you have to do to win this is just start climbing up the rope. Get here. Uh-oh. And get to the treasures first, and you win! Woo! Yay! And now Scrooge McDuck is sitting on top of all of his millions and millions of dollars. I wish we could go for a swim in the money bin. That would be awesome. In addition to finding the legendary 5 treasures, Scrooge McDuck has stunned the world with his discovery of 2 lost treasurers. We are now an expert treasurer hunter. Alright! And I think to get that ending with the paper, you need to get $10 million, as well as find those 2 hidden treasures. And this is the quote-unquote best ending in the game. Oh, yeah, I guess the boys did help us out. So why is it that we've got a blue nephew, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, in this one, but in the computer sequence we didn't get the blue one. It was just red and 2 green. So okay, and that's it, and that's the end of Let's Play DuckTales. I hope you've enjoyed this LP as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. I know it's just a quick little fun LP, but again, one of my favorite games in the world, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. It's going to be a little while before I can post again. The next 2 weeks for me are going to be insanely busy, so I'll post when I can. I'm going to try and get to... I haven't decided which game I'm going to do first. We'll just look at my schedule and see which game I can get out to you. But eventually, I will be doing the LP of the remastered version of DuckTales, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. But until the next time we meet, this is BCSBuster signing off. Until then, don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at BCSBusterLP, check out the donations page, and until we meet again, take care, y'all. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes, it's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales. The danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, woo! Not ponytails or cottontails, no DuckTales, woo!